Hello, welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League. This is race 3 then from our Wednesday night Porsche 911 GT3 RS Championship from League 2, third and final race, reverse grid. So let's get on with it then. End of the day, crowds are still absolutely bulging out of the stands there. So here we go with the lineup. It is Nath on pole position, the Big Mac in second, Kian in third, Firepower fourth, Slowpoke fifth, Stealth sixth, Declan in seventh, Hodgie eighth, and Brian, our double victor tonight, in ninth place. Here we go then. Watch those lights. Some really long holds lately, and not as long, but look, blimey, the Big Mac almost done a wheelie there. Front of the car came up. That's how much torque and power this has got from a standing start, and Big Mac does it, take it up the inside. He does. And Nathan's going to grab it back again. So already swapping and changing at the front, but Big Mac's got it back again. These turns 2 and 3. So it's Big Mac then, Nath in second. Who's that? We've got Kian in third. Oh, Nath up the inside. Runs it well wide, too hot in there. Left hand braking well too late. He's got to stay out of the way. He's got Slowpoke there. Oh, and it's got almost got very messy there. Got in the way of Slowpoke a little bit. If did get that second penalty though for track limits, but yeah, got in the way a little bit of Slowpoke, who then had to take a full in action and nearly took Stealth out in the process, but all clean in the end, so no dramas. So Big Mac, Kian's up to second now. So Kian got that done somewhere, didn't he? Where was he? He got that done quite early actually. So Kian in second place, Firepower to third, Stealth fourth, Slowpoke fifth, Brian already up to sixth place, Declan in seventh, Hodgie eighth, Nath in ninth, and Nath again doing a bit of grass cutting at the back there. So we watch Firepower in third place, the pressure from Stealth. Oh, and that's wide, isn't it? Wow. Using all of that green. Well, it is a runoff, I suppose. So it's there to be used, but that's what it does to you. Gets the second for it. He went very wide, wider than the other guys. All of his wheels are on that green bit, and that's why you're getting the second penalty for that. You can take some of it, but not all four wheels. It's regarded as exceeding track limits. So Big Mac with a 1 second penalty. So Kian still second, Firepower third, Stealth in fourth. Nice and close here up top. There's one on softs at this front four. Anyway, Stealth now taking Firepower around the outside. Is he getting it done? Not quite, I don't think. Why is he? Firepower well wide is Firepower. Yeah, he did get it done, or did he? No, he didn't. Firepower still grabs it, still keeps it in third place. Stealth up the inside there, but he's got Brian coming around the outside of Stealth now. Does Brian get that done? Slowpoke, a second penalty. So a few people getting penalties, and Brian did get that done. Stealth back to fifth, so round the outside goes Brian. Good move. It's all happening here, and then just behind them as well as Declan off the back of Slowpoke. Stealth dropping another place to Slowpoke actually. So he's got that back, or has he running wide onto the grass goes Stealth. Oof, be careful there. Slowpoke's going to stay to the side and run off that second penalty. They'll all go past him. So back to 7th he goes. But Brian, look at him, he's the man on a mission. Through up to third, through the middle of both. It was that Big Mac and Firepower. Fastest lap as well, 134.6. So he's on a charge. Brian looking for that treble. But he runs it well there at turn 1. So back to fourth, so maybe pushing too hard. Gets the fastest lap and then loses 4 spots. 3 spots, sorry, because Declan came through as well. To fourth goes Declan. Stealth still there, sniffing around in 6th. Really quick, these cars along in a straight line. Brian's got to try and do that all again. Through the middle of Firepower and the Big Mac. It looked like he might have got that second place, but then all of a sudden ran it off wide at turn 1. Back again half a second, so he's picking up quite a few penalties here tonight, and he might get another one if he's not careful, and that'll just add another half a second to that possibly. It will be harsh if it does, but knowing the game, no, he got away with that, so half a second it is. But Kian now in the lead. Head of Firepower and Declan, so Kian now no leader, and he's got a lovely little lead, doesn't he? Kian. Now he's on the fastest lap. He's fastest lap now, so let's see, does he get that fastest lap off of Brian? Comes up the hill, Declan Firepower behind him. A little battle, but let's just see if Kian does get that fastest lap off of Brian at this point. 5 minutes in, I think he will. He does, 134.4. Declan still holding off Firepower in second, Firepower third, Brian up to fourth, Stealth fifth, Slowpoke in sixth, Big Mac in seventh, Hodgie. That's pretty good going in this one, is the Hodgie in eighth. In ninth. Again, a long way back, so maybe the car just hasn't quite been at the races here, has it, tonight? Maybe there's some mechanical issues with it that they haven't managed to sort out. Declan's actually now got the fastest lap. 133.9 from Declan. So it was Kian, and now it was Declan. So he's pushing, isn't he? 133.9 from him. See what he can do from second place. Plenty of time. Brian's up to third, so he's got himself to the podium spot. Let's see if Declan's still getting fastest laps. He is. 4 attempts up, so stays like that. He's going to be in a 133.5, something like that. Doesn't lose anything in his final bit. Shouldn't do. With that DRS as well, might be even a bit quicker than that. Let's have a look. I say 133 to 133.3. So it is quicker than what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe a 5, possibly a 4, but that's a 133.3. So only real chance. There's Brian. Just settling down now into third place. Stealth in fourth, Firepower in fifth, and then there's a big gap back there to Slowpoke there in sixth place. Just watch him come down this left-hander, double left, another left here now. Up the rise towards right-hander. This from Brian. Over the back of Declan. Let's go on board with Brian. See if he can make this move while we're on board with him. Might do if he gets himself along this start and finish. Just needs to stay where he is, or he's going to have a go here. Well, he had a big think about it, didn't he, at that point? A little bit, just had to fight the wheel a little bit there. A bit back going straight though, but he did lose a bit of time on Declan, so I think he's going to be too far back to get that second off him at this point. DRS is active. Break of that now. Sit down. Third gear. Turn 1. Can't really go down to a second or first in this car. It's way too much torque and power that just spit you out as soon as you hit the accelerator. So third's about as low as you can go. He's now getting the fastest laps as well with Brian. Over the back of Declan now. Still see Kian, who's not really getting away. Is he in the lead ahead of us? Let's see what Brian's like through this. He runs it wide there. But that just opens up this next right-hander into this left. Looks like he's a bit quicker than Declan through here, isn't he? It's up behind him now. Now is he going to go? Declan covers. Was on the brakes there. On the right hander. Now through this long left hander. This next tight left hander. Well, he's still up, but he's not the fastest lap. It's not best for him at the moment. No, another lap where he's not going to get past Declan. It's a lap of Interlagos anyway. Thinking about it again, isn't he? Yeah, too far back though for Brian. Up to 10-minute mark, so he's still got a little bit of time to get that move done if he wanted to. But Kian still holding it strong out front. Brian obviously be desperate to get that triple victory, just to cement his dominance there. And squiggly on the brakes from Kian. Stealth in fourth. Firepower fifth. Slowpoke sixth. Gene seventh. And then the big Mac goes really wide. Definite penalty coming his way for that. No attempt to slow down, using all of the runoff and a bit more. 2.5 seconds, and that's what that does. And I think he knew that he was going to get a penalty, but he just, you know what, it's the last race. Going to just have to take it. But unfortunately, he has taken it. It's not going to make any difference. He's just going to get further and further behind Hodgie. Maeve isn't going to catch him, but he's just going to get further to the back. Impressively though, Kian is still holding off Brian and Declan. It's that 11-minute mark now, so just a few more minutes to go to the end of this one. Really, he hasn't really put a foot wrong yet, has he, Kian? It does look like Brian is catching him. Just get that feeling, that visual feeling that Brian is closing in. Yeah, he's definitely closing in on Kian now. Declan might have done everything he can. Don't think he's going to get any further up at this point, but Kian's going to be under pressure. With Brian now right up behind him. We know Brian's good on the brakes, and through this sectors here now, through this S's Max into the pits. That was retirement from the Big Mac, I think, or did he? No, he came in. Maybe just that 2.5 second penalty, just decided it wasn't worth carrying on, but he has come out again just to finish off the race, and Kian's made a mistake there, and that's going to allow Brian the opportunity now, and this is going to be it, isn't it? Kian might have blown his chance of getting that win. So, having said that, he's still there. That's what counts. He's still out in front. Up to turn 1, start lap 9. Actually, Declan actually is closed in as well. So when I was just, as I was saying, Declan was running out of puff there. She looks like he's getting back onto it. Flashing of the lights from Brian. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Maybe trying to put off Kian a little bit, or was it? We don't know. Kian, did he get a penalty for that? No, he looked like he ran off a little bit wide. No, he got away with that. Pushing really hard and easily there, little moment as well, but still got Brian behind him. Declan runs a bit wide too. Not a lot of fuel in that car, Kian's now. Obviously the fuel is obviously up a bit higher in this race 3 as Brian attacks. Up the inside as he does, little squeeze his way through. There was an opening, got it done. So Brian then does take that lead. 13.5 seconds in, minutes in. But Kian's fighting back. He's on the outside, and now Declan's having a go. Oh, there's a tag, and is it Kian? Oh, and he's going to have to maybe give that place back. Declan, let's just have a look. Let's have a look. Or was he out of control to start with? Kian? No, he did take him out. Declan went, T-boned him. He was behind him, but he's carried on. Declan really should be letting Kian have that place back. Will he give it to him? It's going to allow Brian to clear off in front. Just what they didn't want to do. Declan run it there. I think he looks like he has slowed up to give Kian that place back. He has. So he's done the right thing. Bit unfortunate that. Obviously not intentional, but he did take him out there. As Brian then is going to get that triple victory, isn't he? Into the final lap now for these guys. Kian's going to fight back anyway, and he does get that back in second place, but he runs it wide. Actually, I think he got the second place back, didn't he? Because Declan gave it to him, but I think Declan might have then got it back, but then he's retaliated. Kian got that back, but then ran it wide, so back to third again. So it's all a bit swapping places there. Slowpoke up to fourth, Stealth's in. So these must be the guys who's just not got enough fuel, didn't calculate it quite right. So Big Mac obviously came in for fuel earlier. Stealth's in there now, getting a little bit, but the race is over. So maybe it's been sitting in the pits and not come back out. I don't know. Slowpoke in full, Firepower fifth, Hodgie sixth. He's coming back out there. Stealth on board with him now. Ninth up to eighth. Big Mac ninth after his pitting and his large penalty that they had to get off. We'll watch our leader Brian come round this final few corners. Ninth didn't get that final lap in along with the Big Mac. So that's 8th and 9th respectively. But Brian is going to get that triple victory. So well done from Brian. Deserved it really. Been dominant throughout here tonight at Interlagos. Maximum points for Brian tonight. Well done. Declan will get that second. Well done to him. Good third place from Slowpoke. Enjoy that. So third place for him on the podium. Firepower is going to come in fourth, just ahead of Hodgie in fifth place. Kian will come in sixth, although albeit with no fuel. It's going to roll it through. Stealth's a long way back, so he's not going to get taken by him. It's just going to roll it to the line. The stewards have to push him over. Yeah, he's trying to weave it and get there, and he does get there just. So Kian in sixth, Stealth in seventh, after coming in to refuel. Nathan, we know, got eighth. Big Mac got that ninth. So hope you enjoyed that as a little sort of one-off event. We might have another one to do. Not entirely sure when he'll be back off of holiday. So there might be another one of these next week or so. But if not, yeah, I enjoyed doing this. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Catch them on the other channels from the Ultimate Racing League. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully.